Shalom, Akayam, Akawatayam. I want to read Matthew chapter 5. That's what this is. Matthew 5 and 1. And seeing the multitudes, he went up into a mountain, and when he was set, his disciples came unto him. And he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. I mean, if you poor, but you just got that faith in you in the spirit of the Most High, then you get in the kingdom of heaven. Verse 4. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Self-explanatory. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Those who basically like humble themselves before other people. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be fulfilled. They humble themselves before others, in a sense of humbling themselves before the Most High. Like you humble yourself to the law of the Most High. You humble yourself to be kind. When you be kind to someone, it's like you humble yourself. You don't. Cause the opposite of humbling yourself is showing pride. So being prideful is not being meek. The people full of pride are not going to inherit the earth. It says, "Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be fulfilled." Shall be filled. So this is the people who hunger and thirst after righteousness. Obviously, this is a parable. But the hunger and thirsting mean this is what they want in life. Like when you hungry, you be like, dang, I want that food. When you thirsty, you be like, dang, I want that water. So in a sense, that feeling of some kind of thirst or starvation, you feel what I'm saying? He using it in a spiritual sense, like your spirit is longing for righteousness. And he says, this means the righteous have to long for it, and then they'll be filled. Yes! It says, blessed, verse 7. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. If you show mercy, you're going to get mercy. People talk about karma, but look at this right here. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. This is like dealing with the Most High. Karma is just an idea. The Most High is actually rewarding good deeds and doing judgment on bad deeds. You can call it karma if you want, but that gives atheists a way to believe that there is no God. He says, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. So if your heart is pure, you're going to see the Most High. You got to seek the Most High to see him also, I believe. But everyone is going to see him at one point in time. Verse 9, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. So if you like to have peace, like if somebody's fighting on the street, if somebody about to get into a fight on the street, and then you right here, you just pray that the Most High stop the fight or make the fight not happen, and you pray to the Most High and the fight not happen, you were just a peacemaker. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a good thing. You pray to the Most High to stop the fight, and He controls anybody He want to control. So just understand that also. Verse 10, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Man, I done got stabbed for this stuff. I done got kidnapped for this stuff. Got arrested for this stuff. For this word. That's persecuted. So I got this persecution. So in a sense, I may have the kingdom of heaven. Verse 11, blessed are you when men shall revile you and persecute you and say all manner of evil against you falsely for my name's sake. Man, the devils do this daily to me. You feel what I'm saying? This is the same thing as being persecuted. So now if you persecuted in the same manner, like our people as a people are persecuted just for existing. People hate us for being the Negroes. We are the Israelites. We are the Jews. And people just hate us for being that. You feel what I'm saying? So we persecuted being born. You see how many abortions our people have in America? Let me keep going. Verse 12. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Verse 13. Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost his savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men. So this means if you not in that word or in the spirit, you feel what I'm saying, or in that light anymore, you feel what I'm saying, how you going to get it back? See, now Adam was in the light when he was in the Garden of Eden. He was in that light, then he sinned and he came out of light, and he knew how he was going to get it back. Really, there was no way for him to get it back unless Christ was to come and die for his sin that he did, or else he would have never seen the Garden of Eden again. So Christ is that way into this place. Uh, but how are you going to get? How was Adam going to get that light back that he lost? You feel what I'm saying? So how, you know? But he says we are the salt of the earth. This means he puts the light into us, so that we're light on the earth. Yes. He says, "Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and to give it light unto all that are in the house." It says this, verse 16. "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." So that means do any kind of good work in front of people. Bless somebody. Just walk around, bless somebody. Dang, yeah, he bless people all day. Oh yeah, it be like hallelujah. Oh, he praised the Most High. You know, good deeds, and people will see it. He's like, yeah, this way he do. Yeah, he show love to the Most High. And verse 17, but showing love, not just saying stuff. You gotta actual, keep your body healthy, and you gotta do the right things and no wrong things. Verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law. See, he says it now. Or the prophet. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. So he said he ain't coming to do away with laws. He says, I'm not coming to do away with laws. That means every law that's written in that book of laws, you still gotta do. You still gotta do it. Christ didn't come to say, yeah, I'm dying so you could not have to do those laws. Even though we're getting a new covenant, but these laws are still in effect. This is why people getting punished every day, but they're not knowing that it's because they breaking these laws that's in this book that the pastor say you can break. But let me keep going, let me keep going, let me keep going. It says, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. So he's saying, nah, all these laws are going to be in effect until judgment day. After judgment day, the laws are like useless then, you know, because he done judged and rewarded everything. You feel what I'm saying? Then the new heaven gonna come and the new earth gonna come. You feel what I'm saying? So after judgment day, then we can just live. But before judgment day, we got to do this stuff. Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, if you lie and you teach men to lie, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, then the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. If you teach somebody how to teach somebody else the word of the Most High right, you know, to rightly divide the word of truth. Verse 20, for I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Now the Pharisees and the scribes were people who were supposed to know the law and break it down to you. So now how your righteousness got to be better than the people who teach the law. But the thing is this, these Pharisees and scribes, they teach the law for a type of authority to themselves where they themselves just know it, but they breaking some of the stuff that people don't know. You feel what I'm saying? But people still coming to them because they seem like the holiest people to come to. But then they could be teaching lies. Now Christ came and the Pharisees and scribes wanted to kill Christ. That's the type of thing that's not supposed to be there. Why are the people in high respect of being holy denying the one who is really in high respect for being holy as he is not holy? And this is what they condemned him for being. But that's later on in the story. Verse 21. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of judgment. If somebody kills somebody, he gotta die. But he only can die by the hand of 2 or 3 witnesses. He says, but I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. This means if somebody just hates you just to hate you, like these devils. This is why they probably going into this abyss of flame. They just was created to hate. And it says this, and whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say thou fool shall be in danger of hellfire. So that means stop the hate, stop the beef, stop the fight, and stop the strife. You know, we all the same people. You know, we got to show each other love. That's what Christ is saying. Or else you're going to get the same. You're going to feel your hate when you get judged. You're going to feel how much you hated somebody in that flame. That flame going to tell you how hate feel. It says, therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and there remembers that thy brother has aught against thee, leave there thy gift before the altar, and go thy way. First be reconciled to thy brother, and then come and offer thy gift. That means if there's something going on, you feel what I'm saying? You gotta handle that. You gotta nip it in the bud. That's what people call it nowadays. They call it nip it in the bud. You feel what I'm saying? But it's saying, man, go reconcile with him, get things straight. Don't go with a grudge or something. You feel what I'm saying? Don't go with a grudge or something. Even if you come in and say sorry, you feel me? You come in and like, here's something for you. I'm sorry for this. You feel what I'm saying? But you feel what I'm saying? He's saying nip it in the bud first, then do the good. And it says this. Agree with thine adversary quickly, so one who trying to fight against you, whilst thou art in the way with him. Lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. So people know about this. You feel what I'm saying? If you do something to somebody, you feel what I'm saying, and they come and they call the police on you, you suing, they trying to sue you. You feel what I'm saying? Or trying to lock you up. It says, if you did it, say you did it. You feel what I'm saying? If you did it, say you did it. You feel what I'm saying? Agree with them, unless they throw you before. Like if you ran into somebody's car. Let me use this situation. You bumped into somebody's car. They get out. Oh, you bumped in my car. I don't see no scratches. But if you be like, oh, you such and such, such and such, you was in the wrong. Blah, blah. But if you like that, they might, call the people. Call the people. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're not like that and you say I'm so sorry, and he might say it's okay, it's okay. We don't need to do the information thing. You feel what I'm saying? It says this, verse 26. Verily I say unto thee, thou shalt by no means come out thence till thou hast paid the uttermost farthing. This means if you get judged, you got to do the whole judgment. It says, ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her has committed adultery with her already in his heart. And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out, and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. If thy right hand offend thee, cut it off and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. It has been said, whosoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a writing of divorcement. But I say unto you that whosoever shall put away his wife, saving for the cause of fornication, causes her to commit adultery. And whosoever shall marry her that is divorced committed adultery. This is saying this. Even if they divorce, this is what it seems to me. Even if the woman is divorced from that man, anybody else that have sex with this man, this woman, another man who have sex with this woman just committed adultery with her, and she committed adultery. Even though they were divorced, because the divorce is not a divorce unless it's because of fornication. That means people who be like, people who married, right? And then they say, oh, I don't like him no more. And then they get a divorce, and then they get another husband. And they have sex with their husband. They just committed adultery. They just committed adultery. Because it was not because of cheating. It wasn't because of cheating. You feel what I'm saying? Or he died because breaking the law or something. Verse 33. Again, ye have heard that it has been said by them of old time, thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shalt perform unto the Lord thy oaths. But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne, nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. It says, neither shalt thou swear by thy head, because thou canst not make one hair white or black. But let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay, for whatsoever is more of these cometh of evil. So this means people be like, I swear to God of this, I swear to God of that. You feel what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be swearing. He says stop the swearing, because when you swear, you either got to be telling the truth, or you're going to have to do what you just said you're going to do. You feel what I'm saying? When you swear. You feel what I'm saying? And if you just avoid those situations, you avoid a lot of other stuff that you could have been putting onto your life to stress it even more. It's like, oh, you're just adding burdens on your life. You're just adding burdens on. It says this, verse 38. Ye have heard that it has been said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you that you resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on the right cheek, turn to him the other also. Yeah, I tried that once. It's a good thing to do. It says, if any man will sue thee at the law and take away thy coat, let him have thy cloak also. I mean, if somebody robbed and you give him, shoot, and he took your money, but he didn't find your stash, give him your stash. I don't know how many of y'all gonna do that. It says, And it says, and whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, go with him twain. It says, give to him that asks thee, and from him that will borrow of thee, turn not thou away. So if